She lost her job a couple of months ago. She's been having a hard time finding a new one. And she told him, I'm on the verge of having to sleep in my car. Her man of almost a year curled his lips to tell her their neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. Leave that man right where you found him. So this young lady ghosted her man right before the holidays, and it started off because she lost her job. Let's get into it and let's see. My opinion.
So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him since. Before I get into this, I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months, a year on February 2nd, we will have been together, okay? My boyfriend is also 34, grown man. He also is a homeowner, has a pretty good job, and also has a business that he's starting. So let's start there, right? So recently, obviously, like you all have known, I've become unemployed. And I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications a day. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been literally struggling, and I no longer have the funds to afford these bills, okay?
I understand. Bro.
Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I am vulnerable with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to like stay with you for a little while I get myself together. Like, I don't have anything on the rent, and so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood. He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years that he's like lived there, almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I should have even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come stay with me so that you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle, and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said, no. He said, no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything.
Wow.
He said, no.
Wow.
I can't live with him. At first, he goes, oh, I like that we have our own places to retreat to when we get into our arguments. And wrong answer. Number one, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like, we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship. Yes, do we get into arguments? So does everyone. Yes, do I lose my cool? I'm a woman, but I rein it back in and we figure it out, and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that sounds like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There is no way to go. We both live in the same house. So maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first date, I told him that I wanted to be engaged within a year. I said, after a year, I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not. This is what he said. We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year. And never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal anymore. Never once did he say, hey, like, let's pump the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well. We're on schedule. After a year or a year and a half, we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I want to live with someone again until I'm married to them, which is some new boundary that he literally just made up, because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go, maybe it's not a good idea that you live with someone after you already got married to them, because what if you guys are not compatible to live together and you don't know that until after you're already married? Then what? That's really dumb, actually. And so I'm like, okay, that's a completely new thing, but granted, it's been a year. We set our goal for a year. Are we going to get married? And he goes, no, that was your goal. Since when was this my goal? It was my goal, but like, I thought we were in agreement, because you never said that we weren't in agreement. Clearly, I made all this up in my head, and this was never a goal. I just thought it was a goal because I continuously talked about it, and he never said that it was unrealistic. As a matter of fact, he said the quite opposite, that it was a realistic goal to have. And never once, as we neared to the end of that year, did he ever say, hey, I don't think we're close to being married. So imagine my surprise when he says, I don't think we're close to being married. We still have things to figure out, because a couple of nights ago, I got super irritated at him and yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And apparently that's enough of a reason for him to be like, whoa, I don't want to marry her. All right. So yeah. And so I said, hey, I'm actually scared that I'm going to be homeless, because I said, I'm actually thinking I'm going to be homeless because I don't have a job and these bills keep coming, and I can't do it no more. I'm tapped out of resources. And I think I'm gonna end up, if you don't let me live with you, I'm gonna end up in my car, living in my car, something like being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car before.
What?
What the fuck? So basically he said, yeah, no, I'm not gonna help you. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. I know it's hard, but basically he told me that you never really do have anybody to depend on, and you come alone in this world, and you are your own person, and you should be your number one priority, because nobody else is going to be dependable, which I translated to, he is not someone I can depend on. Why would I ever marry someone that I can't depend on? I'm a dependable person. I've had friends that I've let stay with me, that I've given a place to stay for free, that I've been able to like say, hey, you can lean on me. Like, don't worry about nothing. Take a break. I got you. So if I can be dependable to my friends, you can be dependable to your girlfriend. It's not a crazy concept. Yeah, we do come in this world alone, but relationships are the whole reason of everything. You should be able to depend on the people around you, on your community. They should be people that you can say, hey, you do owe a responsibility to the people you love and the people you care about. And apparently he doesn't think that way, and I don't think I can be in a relationship with someone who doesn't think that way. And so I decided that I kind of ghosted him. I just stopped talking to him, and I probably will never speak to him again. That really turned me off. And yeah, that's why I broke up with my boyfriend, because he said it was okay that I be homeless. I should be homeless while he goes home to his 3-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood and rubs his feet together under his nice comforter set, his nice sheet set, and watches his 70-inch TV on the wall and twiddles his thumbs together while I'm out in my car in the cold. Talking about he's gonna give me a blanket for Christmas so I don't be cold. You gonna get you a new bitch for Christmas. I ain't even.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun.
I just saw a woman share a story about how she told her boyfriend that she has been really struggling financially. She lost her job a couple of months ago. She's been having a hard time finding a new one. And she told him, I'm on the verge of having to sleep in my car. Her man of almost a year curled his lips to tell her there are many successful millionaires whose story started off with them sleeping in their car. Not how can I help you, not you could live with me in my 3-bedroom home, not here's a little something, not any kind of solution, just I'm sure you'll be fine. If a man is truly interested in you, he will try his best to solve your problems. Even if you have to tell the man, you know what? No, you don't have to do all that. And I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to have to decline. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet, but I can't take your money. Even if you have to tell that man no, if he's your man, he should have at least offered. The amount of women in the comment section saying something along the lines of, he didn't have to say yes. He didn't have to say yes. And she doesn't have to stay with a man who's already proven that he'll never be a provider. Because a man who cares about you will never let you struggle when it's in his power to help you. A man that cares about you believes that your problems are his problems. Your victories are his victories. So if he's watching you struggle and he acts like he doesn't care, it's because he doesn't. Marilyn Monroe once said, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. When you get yourself together without his help, never let him come back. He's already proven to you that he's useless. And a man who says he cares about you, but doesn't do anything when you're struggling, that's exactly what he is.
All right, y'all know I'm a child of God and I don't gossip. But how many of y'all thought it was a male best friend when she said he allowed his best friend to move in with him and not his girlfriend? Excuse me? You see, this is the shit I be talking about, okay? Because how are you going to allow your male best friend to move in with you and your girlfriend is damn near about to be homeless? You tell her that you will give her a blanket for Christmas, knowing that she was going to end up sleeping in her car because she ain't got nowhere to go. Imagine. And then on top of that, tell her that the whole marriage plan was something, it was her goals, not yours. It wasn't you two's goal, it was her goal. But you know what I have to say? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. She did say this is what she wanted. Although he agreed, but was it really his goal or her goal? I mean, when you think about it, he's not wrong in that direction, in that department. Excuse me. But, sir, are you serious? But you know what? These are the men who love their bros more than their girlfriends. These are the type of men who usually will spend more time with their homeboys over their girlfriends. And it's giving, I don't want you to come to the house to see whatever it is that's going on in this house. How do you have a 3-bedroom house and your girlfriend, who you claim to love, is about to be homeless and she's begging for a place to stay and you say no? And then you have the nerve to say that there's many rich millionaires that used to sleep in their cars. Sir, are you serious? If the men that you're sleeping with, that is going inside of you, this intimate part of you, they're enjoying it with you, cannot even help you in your times of need, what is even the point of having a man? Because at this point, look, I know a lot of people are not agreeing with her for ghosting this man. But I don't see her doing anything wrong. Hell, she's doing the Lord's work, because what is going on? If your man cannot even give you a place to stay or give you a handout if you need it in your time of need, hell, you don't even have to need something for him to want to do it for you. First of all, she didn't even have to ask for his help. You see the girl that you're with in trouble, you offer to help. Who is raising these people? If you are not into her, just say that. Clearly you have your best friend who is helping you with everything in the house and you have one extra room. Hell, she could have rented a room, because it probably would be cheaper if she rented the room and y'all can split the rent between the three of you guys. It would be even cheaper. But you tell her that she can sleep in her car and you will give her a blanket. Am I the only one who find this to be problematic, that the person that you're allowing to enter your womb, the place that you create with, can't even help you in your time of need? This person is sucking all of your energy, damn near, and they cannot even help you with something so simple as physical stuff. Everybody's always saying, oh, physical stuff don't matter. In a relationship, money doesn't matter. Physical things don't matter. Well, if it doesn't matter, if that person that you're in a relationship with is in need of that, why can't you help them if it doesn't matter so much? You know, it's only in situations like this you truly, honestly see the people that you are dealing with, that you are calling the love of your life, that you're calling the person that you can count on. You truly see the people that you are ending your girlfriend relationship over. You truly see you truly see their true colors. And no man, no woman is ever going to tell me, hell, just like Shira 7 said, I will believe in aliens before I believe there's any faithful good men out there. I'm sure there's like one or two that's good in one area and not the other, okay? And I would never believe that there's a faithful man out there, okay? And I'm pretty sure this man has already checked out of that relationship. Because for him to say that one little argument that they had is the reason why he can no longer marry her. But the whole time you guys were talking about marriage and you were okay with it, this man was finding any and every excuse, because I think he realized that this girl is not the person that he wants. And if he is into women, within the next relationship that he starts with somebody else, within like 4 months, he's gonna be married to them, because that lady, that girlfriend, was not the person that he wanted to be married to. It wasn't because he didn't want to be married. He didn't want to be married to you. That is the reason why he found every excuse. And also, not wanting to help you in your time of need is his way of telling you that he's no longer interested in you. That's what it's giving to me. He's no longer interested. He don't even care whether you're not safe in your car. You are sleeping in your car. He doesn't care what happened to you. I'm glad she ghosted him, as you should. Because what do you mean you cannot help me in my time of need? As your girlfriend, you should be able to add to my life. You know, add to my situation, make it better. Don't make it worse. Help me to make it better. Because what is the point? If I can do it for myself and I have a grown man with me who is actively sexually active with me, cannot even help me in my time of need, what exactly is the point? What is the point? Because as a woman, you can do any and everything that a man can do, but you get a man to come into your life to help you, to make things easier for you, and you make things easier for them. But if they cannot help you and all they're good for is just some good time and some good sex with the hard peen, I don't need it, because what is the point? What is the point? I applaud her for deciding that she deserved better than someone who can only be with her when she is in a better position, you know, like when she is in the good times, not the bad times. When things are good, when it's sunshine and rainbow, I'm there for you. But when you're in a situation when you actually need my help to really prove that you actually care for me by actually helping me, you're nowhere to be found. Or you literally tell me to my face that I'll get you a blanket if you're cold in your car. What? Anyways, y'all, that's my opinion, and I will die on that hill. Okay? Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. Leave that man right where you found him. So this young lady ghosted her man right before the holidays, and it started off because she lost her job. Let's get into it and let's see. My opinion.